This painting is a still life that was produced by the modern British artist Mary Fedden. Mary Fedden started her career as a set designer for the theatre Sadler's Wells in London, and she then went back to Bristol to teach art to students. Her work was interrupted by the Second World War, and she became a member of the Land Army and also the Women's Volunteer Service. But then when the Second World War was over in 1946, she returned to easel painting and produced works a little bit like this one. In 1947, she had her first exhibition at Heal's, the department store in London, and this was an exhibition that was mainly still lifes and flower paintings. This work is very slightly later. It was produced in 1972, but it's very much in Fedden's style. This is a very mature work for Fedden. And as you can see here, there's a number of fruits, vegetables, flowers that are all recognisable here. You've got a lemon in the bottom right-hand corner, you've got an apple, 2 pears, grapes, and an artichoke flower, which is in the vase that's here. And yet the perspective is slightly off. It's not particularly realistic, and we have this sort of very stylised view of a still life. She's reinventing the traditional 17th century still life, going right back to the 17th century. She's reinventing it for a modern British audience with this work. And we're not sure if it's the wall behind or if it's the sea or the sky. She paints a number of still lives and a number of flower paintings where you have sort of different scenery behind, but you've got this really lovely, beautiful, bright blue background to it. Although Mary Fedden described herself as being very different to other artists, she's producing very different work at this period, she does describe herself as being inspired a little bit by artists like Braque and Matisse, and she also says later in her life that she was very influenced by Ben Nicholson and his wife Winifred, and particularly Ben Nicholson's very early work. Although this is a hugely stylised still life, I think a little bit as well, it makes me feel that it's slightly influenced even by artists like Cézanne, with the way that the plate has been laid very flat, this sort of slightly different perspective of a work. And yet it's produced by a woman artist, it's produced by Mary Fedden in 1972, and this work is part of the Women's Artists Art Week.